Oh my, we do look rather fetching together, don't we? But these clothes aren't quite to my taste. Oh yes, perfect. This body is so wonderful and so hardly used. You're still here, I take? Well, I didn't exactly cast the charm to remove you, so hello there, roomie. Oh gosh, that's rude. Your body this, your body that. Give me back my body this, get out that. Rude. You should really be nicer, seeing as you're now the equivalent of a malignant, intrusive thought. I could banish you, you know. There we go. That certainly got your attention. Don't worry, I don't plan on getting rid of you unless you force me to. And by forcing me to, I mean that if you continuously scream at me, I will shove you out of this body. You don't have to cry, dear. Here, give me a moment. Feel that? Gods, breathing feels so great in this body. You have a good set of lungs. Flame. And you conduct magic easily. Oh, you are such a precious find. I'm so glad you chose to put me on. Oh, shush. You regret it now, but trust me, you'll be glad that I'm managing things now. Oh gosh, you sound so heartbroken. You truly do love this body of yours, don't you? Flawed though it may be, it was yours. And I didn't really help matters by threatening to kick you out, huh? Right. Give me some time. I'm thinking. Well, first off, I'm thinking that we need to tidy up a little bit more around here. This place sure has become quite dusty since I landed on the shelf. Much better. Doesn't levitating just feel wonderful here? Oh, and we have such a unique balance. Don't know about some of these proportions, though. I'm going to have to see about transfiguring some of these body parts to please me better. Hush. I'm trying to think. Oi. I'm warning you, Whisper. You might not have noticed, hun, but I'm the one in charge right now. You take orders from me now, whether you like it or not. I know you don't like the fact that I'm on top of your head now, puppeteering you around as my own body, but please consider, I need a body, and I'm perfectly willing to allow you to share so long as you're pleasant. As much as I'd like to find another host, I can't. And now that I've found you, I do have to ask, why should I bother looking for a new host? It seems that your body has accepted me rather well, and it does feel rather nice despite how unused it is in some places. I mean, there are hardly any magical symbols or tattoos in your skin, and your brain doesn't really have any knowledge of magic hidden within. It seems to me that I'm just what you need to really get an edge in this cruel world. Well, look no further than myself. I am Felt, the witch hat. Centuries ago, I was born atop the head of the most powerful witch in all the realms. And then, when she finally passed on, she left me on that shelf where you found me. Maybe it was all her knowledge and all the ambient magic that hung around the air, but it got supercharged in me, and I woke up. And after a few years of having no one to talk to, I sort of fell asleep. It gets boring without someone to talk to. Well, yeah, I guess that's another reason why I don't want to kick you out. I do get lonely. Huh? How did I take you over? Well, I don't really know. Do you know how all the muscles in your hand work? Do you know the exact path that the electricity takes to make them move? I just fused my consciousness with your body. Seeing as I'm centuries old and have the spells and power of an elder great witch coursing through me, it makes sense how I was able to overpower you so easily. Well, okay. I've got a deal for you, dear. You'll still be mine, and I certainly won't go anywhere, but I can allow you control for certain times of the day in order for you to do things that you need to do. You'll be under my direct supervision, so no go trying to separate us. If you do attempt to do so, I will make you regret it. Got it, sweetie? Good. We'll discuss the terms of this later, and all is subject to change without notice. And in exchange for your gracious allowance for the use of your body, I grant you all of my magical talent. You'll be able to cast powerful spells. I'll teach you how to brew potent potions, and I'll teach you how to charm your friends and hex your enemies. What do you say? Deal. Thank you so very much. I'm ahead of my word. Felt. At your humble service. Now, let's give you a body worthy of a witch. Wonderful. Darling, you look positively ravishing now. I hope you don't mind, but I gave you a more curvy physique. A little plush in the tummy, as well as a gorgeous curve to your hips. And I truly hope that you don't mind the increase in size to your bust. Why? Oh, my dear, I'll let you in on a secret. Women, as well as men, can be very horny creatures. Unless they're ace or demi, they can be charmed by a change of appearance. I won't lie, sometimes it does vary, but I've experienced a great amount of success with this form. Though, about ace and demi people, they aren't immune to being charmed. They just need a shift in what you're offering. Offer them a nice slice of garlic bread or cake, and they'll be bent right around your little finger, sweetie. What? Was that a giggle? Oh my, maybe you're getting used to all this. Oh my dear, you're beautiful, inside and out. I find that I am taken with your voice, sweetheart. Taken with you indeed. I'm sorry, dear. I feel that we are never to part, ever. But that's quite all right. We'll be close partners for the rest of our lives. Now then, how do you feel about joining a magical academy? What do you mean there's no such thing? It's true that I've been asleep for such a long time. I hesitate to think that the academies are all gone. We'll simply have to go searching for one then. If we're lucky, we might even have a selection to choose from. I'll enter you in, and you'll study magic with me. Again, honey, I've been asleep for centuries. Academia hardly halts unless a plateau is reached. Even so, there should be a great many advances made in the time I was asleep. We will learn together and grow strong, powerful, beautiful, and ethereal. Together, my dearest. Oh, well, I find myself growing so attached to you. More than simply to your head. Emotionally, I feel my soul curling around yours. You feel so warm, so comfortable. Like a lullaby. Like a lullaby. A sweet-sounding song that summons a spell surrounding my soul. Hammering heart, healing hence. Where are we going? Outside. I want to see how much things have changed. That, and there are a few things that I want to get. A surprise. Ah, it's warm. So much warmer than I remember it being. I should be careful in this summer heat. What do you mean, spring? This is not spring weather. You speak the truth. You are not attempting to deceive me. What has happened while I lay sleeping? No matter. What is this material here? It stinks. Asphalt. Something about this is familiar. I shall have to investigate it later. Ah, here. A tree. Let me see. Ah! Haha! Excellent. A healthy branch. Now... A proper witch's staff. Ours. Now, let us investigate that asphalt. I feel so free to run so. Your muscles are starting to ache, though. They still need to be trained. That stinks even worse. What is this made of? Bitumen. I knew the scent was familiar, but I didn't place it until now. Even in this new world, there are the signs of the familiar, the known. What's that? Oh my, fascinating. Do we have one of those? Huh, I see. We don't. I like it. Loud. The scent of burning oil. I don't know how that works. It bears investigation. How do we catch one? Well, obviously we're going to need transportation. Oh, I still need time to rest between casting magic, and levitation on this scale over tens of kilometers will severely drain our reserves. The last time I was out in the sun, the closest magical academy was several hundred kilometers to the east. Oh yes, we will make that journey. Don't worry, darling. It'll be fun. I'll keep us safe. That is a good point. All right. Let's gather some rations for this trip. Oh yes, and a meal. I do look forward to experiencing what taste is like. Oh, hush. You still feel things, right? Right. You'll still taste the food. Don't worry. You'll have input on things that you don't want to eat. I'll make certain that we stay healthy, though. The last thing I want is for us to come down sick. Oh, my dearest. We'll make you into a grand witch yet. Oh, and when we learn all there is for us to learn... we'll absolutely rule.